Alright, what is going on, guys? Fortminor back again in here for another video for you guys for today. And I decided to do this, predictions early for you guys. I know there might be more matches that will be added onto this card, probably, most likely, tomorrow on Impact. If there aren't any matches, I'll probably do that in my, TNA Showdown and announce that. Or I will come back on here and, post the other matches that will be added onto the card. But as of right now, the card, um, we have a pretty decent amount of matches on the card, and we don't have exactly too many, but it's a start as of right now, so I'm sure maybe 2 or 3 matches will be added. I'm pretty sure by tomorrow, so I would expect that. But anyway, let's not waste any much time. Let's get right into TNA Turning Point predictions. Got the list right here, and let's get right into it. And this is not going to be in any particular order. I'm just going to start it off with the TNA Tag Team Championship matchup between Team 3D and the Motor City Machine Guns. And of course, this is expected to be Team 3D's last match, and especially in tag team wrestling with that. And it kind of sucks that Team 3D is going to be leaving, but I guess it's only right for them to, leave and everything. I really respect what they done. They're definitely one of my favorite tag team in professional wrestling, and they'll certainly be missed. And so it's gonna suck to actually see Team 3D's last match, especially in TNA and for professional wrestling. And whether or not they're gonna win this match, it's slim to none. They can, just win it and, just end up giving back the TNA championships to the Motor City Machine Guns, or the Motor City Machine Guns can, of course, go out there and win the match and say they beat the best tag team in the world. And, not many can say that, so, to me, I think that's what's going to end up happening, with that. So, with this match, I'm pretty sure it will be good. Of course, great tag teams right here in this match. Of course, 2 crowd favorites. So, I'm going to have to go with Motor City Machine Guns. That's going to be my pick on that, and for them to retain the championship. So, that's what I'm going to go with that one. So, that's it. So, let's move on to the next match. Of course, we got the Knockouts match between Mickie James and Tara. And, I would actually expect this to be a good Knockouts match. I've seen them, wrestle together in the past, and of course with WWE and everything. And now their rivalry has, continued onto TNA. Mickie and Tara, just having a brawl, especially, recent Impact and the top of the show, which I was actually kind of, a little pissed off that I missed it, but hey, it happens. But I did get to see it, on YouTube, so I wasn't really too, ticked off about it. But with this match, I would actually expect it to be a good one. Great knockouts and women's wrestlers in this match. So I expect these two, to pull off the best here, and I'm gonna have to go, of course, with Mickie James. Continue her, dominance in TNA, continue to make history, so she can, yet again become a champion, and of course, eventually down the road, win a TNA Knockouts Championship. So that's what I'm gonna go with that and leave it there. Next match we got here is Evie 2.0 versus Fortune. And I'm starting really not to care about this, really, with all honesty, with this whole Evie 2.0 and Fortune. Now, the thing I heard, I believe, the winner of this match will still continue on, and the loser will have to be, I believe, fired, if I'm not mistaken. So, we could see a team go out and, probably not return, depending on what's going on. But I do like Fortune with this more than Evie 2.0, even though Evie 2.0 has some pretty good stars. But I kind of want to see Fortune win this. I'm getting kind of tired of this Evie 2 and Fortune thing, and maybe we'll see more different things with Fortune. And I don't think Matt Morgan's gonna do a whole lot with this team now that he's basically a face. So, you know, that's another factor in this. Also, RVD, you know, having his tension with EV 2.0, which is another factor that can play into this. So, you know, a lot of things going on with this match, too, as well. So you gotta remember that. But in the end, my pick is going to be Fortune, and that's what I'm going to go with that. Next match we got here is for the X Division Championship, which will be on the line against Jay Lethal and Robbie E. Again, I don't really care for this match, especially with Robbie E. I really hope he doesn't win the TNA X Division Championship, because, you know, with all honesty, I don't really see it, and I don't think it's really needed. To me, I think Jay Lethal should come out on top. He's definitely one of my favorite wrestlers in TNA. So I definitely want to see Jay Lethal retain his X Division Championship, and that's where I'm going to leave it off with that. I'm sure we're going to get a Kurt Angle versus Jeff Jarrett match in here somewhere at Turning Point. If anything, you know, I would like to have Kurt Angle actually go out on top, even though he should have came up on top at the last pay-per-view, and then we had that whole Jeff Hardy heel turn. So, you know, that's what I would expect with that. So I'm pretty sure that matchup will be thrown in there somehow, probably tomorrow night or something like that. So, you know, definitely be on the lookout for that. So that's what I'm going to leave it off there. Then we get to the TNA World Heavyweight Championship match between Jeff Hardy and Mr. Anderson. And, you know, to me, I don't think Mr. Anderson should be competing in this match at all. This should really be RVD's rematch to get, you know, his payback on, you know, of course, Jeff Hardy and everything, and, you know, have their matchup at Turning Point. But, of course, we got Mr. Anderson, and, you know, Mr. Anderson hasn't really been, you know, that good of condition, really, with this whole concussion thing. And, yeah, so Mr. Anderson might not even do too much, and of course, you know, with Matt Morgan being the face, hopefully he doesn't interfere and we have a clean finish. Of course, usually lately, of course, we actually have been seeing, you know, a lot of interruptions in main events, and hopefully this main event will actually have a clean finish. I would like that to happen. I haven't really been a big of a fan of, you know, with, you know, TNA ruining the main events. Even though they have been good, but just with the interference, it just doesn't really do for me, with all honesty, and I hope we get a clean finish, and, you know, have the match end out in a good note, and, you know, in the end, I'm pretty sure Jeff Hardy will retain his championship, being the fact he just won it, so I'm sure Jeff Hardy will end up, you know, having the TNA World Heavyweight Championship just a little bit longer. So that's what I'm going to go with that. So pretty short TNA Turning Point 2010 predictions. That is the current card as of right now. Let me know what you guys, you know, thoughts are, predictions, all that good stuff. Drop them down there below. And of course, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. And as always, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.